I want to talk about something you told me in February, which was that winning the White House is obviously the ultimate goal, but there are some other victories like building momentum and building up the party. Those are also wins. So, what does that specifically look like between now and Election Day?
Yeah, so that looks like traveling across the country to build with the votes that we were hoping to gather that will grant us ballot access in states all over the country, making it easier for libertarian candidates up and down the ballot to run for office, to appear on the ballot. And that can help us with earning major party status in states all over the country. That gives us primary ballot, increased media attention, invitation to debates for our candidates. And so these are the building blocks of a third party that can rise up and challenge. This is also why I say don't invest in RFK, who's going to be a one and done candidate. He runs through November. If he loses, he's gone. If I don't win, we're still building up a mechanism that can grow a foundation for the future. And so I encourage you to invest in November, but in the long-term building of a third-party structure that can challenge Republicans and Democrats for years to come.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. was at the Libertarian Convention. He got a better reception than former President Donald Trump did. What are the major differences? Because he's also an independent candidate. So what are the major differences between you and him?
Yeah, well, I think Robert Kennedy got a better reception because he was smart enough to say the things libertarians wanted to hear as part of his platform, the areas of alignment. Criticism of the COVID state, Anthony Fauci, et cetera. He talked much about respect for the Bill of Rights, which is in general most of the Bill of Rights. But the areas where we disagree is many of his solutions call for more government intervention. Look at his housing plan, calling to cap interest rates at 3%. This is the kind of stuff that got us into the housing crisis in 2008, was increased government intervention and putting the hand into the housing market. Look at his environmental plans. He wants to increase the government technology in the direction that the government and central planners want to go, as opposed to where the free market wants to go. Whereas I say get government out of the energy race altogether and let the free market truly act and embrace nuclear power. And then, of course, he supports the actions of the Israeli government. He's backing them 100%, whereas I have empathy for the Gazans. I understand that this needs to stop. We need to see a ceasefire now and immediately. And he is full-throated backing. He's probably the most pro-Israel candidate on the stage between the four of us.
Between now and Election Day, what does your strategy look like going forward? Do you have a 50-state strategy? Are you focusing on some of those key battleground states? What does that look like?
Well, unlike the two-party system that's only going to focus on a handful of battleground states, if you live in a swing state, congratulations, you're going to get to see Donald Trump and Joe Biden a lot over the next few months. But for me, I'm about running all over the country to spread our message, to build our foundation up. They're going to be completely ignored by Republicans and Democrats. In fact, I've already campaigned across all 50 states, which is something most Republicans and Democrats don't do. And in fact, I'm the first libertarian to ever get that done. And that's to be a symbol, to be indicative of the energy and enthusiasm we want to build up all over the country. So if you're in a swing state, I'm still going to see you. Being ignored by Donald Trump and Joe Biden, come out and see us. Embrace the message of liberty, and I hope to earn your vote.